The Nigerian Senate has called for the convocation of the National Summit to discuss and address the issue of out-of-school children in Nigeria. This followed the adoption of a report of Senate Committee on Education on the compelling need to tackle the challenges of out-of-school children in Nigeria. Correspondent Koluju completes the story.
Presenting the report at the plenary, Chairman of the committee, Senator Usman Adamu, said the committee considered the submissions of the Federal Ministry of Education on the out-of-school children in Nigeria. He said there was a need to activate the roadmaps to curtail the issue of out-of-school children in the country. Senator Adamu said notable actions should be taken by the ministry, adding that there was no accurate up-to-date data on the situation. According to him, there is a need for a synergy among the federal, state, and local governments toward curtailing the issue of out-of-school children in the country. Other senators in their contributions said the Federal Ministry of Education has no policy on out-of-school children, adding that significant funding should be provided in the 2025 budget to tackle the situation.
The committee considered the submission from the Ministry of Education and observed that there is urgent need to hit the ground and activate the roadmap of the federal government on curtail the out-of-school children. No tangible action has been taken by the ministry considering the out-of-school children since 2024, notwithstanding its relevance. There is no reliable data to date on the out-of-school children. This deserves urgent attention to tackle the menace.
The National Council on Education must have a clearly spelled out national policy on out-of-school children. We have 20 million out-of-school children, and in fact could be more. And this is a huge challenge to not only our educational sector but our national security, Mr. President. So we should, when we consider the recommendations, we should urge the National Council on Education, where the Federal Ministry of Education, all the states, ministries of education and the FCT are present.
Crisis facing our educational system is at the core of insecurity, is at the core of leadership failure, is at the core of a lot of issues affecting the development of this country.
That the subnational state governments were yet to do much on the issue of education. The Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, declared that the issue of out-of-school children in Nigeria was a serious matter, collaborating that 20 million children were out of school in the country.
The Senate do resolve to have a national summit on the issue of out-of-school children to involve the federal government of Nigeria, the state governments, the local governments, the traditional rulers, the parents, development partners, civil society organizations, and all major stakeholders in the concern in the educational sector to bring a holistic solution to the menace of out-of-school children in Nigeria.
He said effort by all stakeholders should be made to address the issue. At the end of the debate, the Senate agreed to organize a national summit where issue of out-of-school children in Nigeria will be addressed. In the Red Chamber of the National Assembly, Kunle Ojo, Galaxy TV.